Hello, everybody. I am Jose Betancourt. I just want to talk a little bit about podcasting and if you're interested in getting into podcasting, what you would need. So, what I would recommend first is to have an idea. Write it down on a sheet of paper and write some keywords down and then build upon that. So, if you feel that you have an expertise in, let's say, making Jello pudding pops, well, there you have it. You can teach people how to make Jello pudding pops. Or if you have photography tips, you love video games, movies, just talk about that. Make a plan, write down a bunch of keywords, and then narrow down those keywords. And then eventually things will start to flow and you'll build an idea. The second tip I recommend, get over your fears. A lot of people don't like the sound of their voice. They think they sound too nasally, too nerdy. Get over that. Because there's going to be somebody who appreciates your voice, and most importantly, if your content is good, all they're going to care about is the message, is the lesson. So don't get too caught up with your voice. And if you already post photos on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, you already know the fear of putting content on either of your social networks. You know that fear. You know that there's a huge risk when you post a photo or a video on Facebook. Somebody's going to critique it, somebody's going to make fun of you, or some people might actually like it. So if you already post anything, any type of content on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, you're a content creator anyway. So that aspect of fear, you already know how to handle that. Because no matter what you put on social media, the risk of it being critiqued is there regardless of what you're posting, whether it's your opinion, a picture that you took with your smartphone, or a video. So that aspect, you already know how to deal with that, and you already are past that. The only fear you're going to have left is how you sound. So after you have your idea and after you get over that obstacle of self-doubt and you don't talk yourself out of doing your podcast or YouTube video, start looking for a microphone. You can go on Amazon, eBay, Best Buy, wherever. Some places actually sell a package just for podcasting and YouTube. It'll come with a microphone, an audio interface, a microphone stand, a pop filter. And some of these things are under $100. Some microphones, especially USB microphones, are under $50 and sound really good. So don't get caught up with trying to buy expensive microphones. You don't need it. You just need one that's going to produce some good sound. And of course, the content needs to be on point. You don't need to sound like you're in a studio. You just have to be clear, concise, and have a clear message. So after you buy a microphone, you're going to need a set of headphones, something that you can hear your audio while you're editing. And if you're podcasting with a group, you need something to hear that group. You don't want your audio coming out of your computer while you're recording, because you're going to hear yourself. It's not going to sound good, and it's going to cause some feedback into your microphone. It's going to sound really bad. It's going to be a huge echo. So use a set of headphones. You can use a set that comes with your smartphone, or maybe if you're a gamer, you have some gaming headphones. You could use that as well. So a decent set of headphones. Don't put them too loud where the sound is bleeding out of your ears and going right into your microphone. You don't need that either. A nice microphone that's under $50, and you're $60 at most after tax. So you're starting off really good with a low budget. Give yourself a budget of $100, because what you're going to need next is somewhere to host your audio. So before you can host your audio, you're going to need editing software. Fortunately, there are two solutions that I can recommend off the bat. There are plenty out there, but two free solutions. So if you're a Windows user, you can use a program called Audacity. Audacity is free. There's a little learning curve, nothing crazy, but go on YouTube and you will learn Audacity in 30 minutes. If you own an Apple computer, a laptop, or an iMac, you have GarageBand. GarageBand is free for Apple owners, and it is pretty simple. A lot simpler than Audacity, but there's still a learning stage for that as well. But once you use either Audacity or GarageBand, once you learn how to edit one episode, it becomes very easy after that. Then you're going to need a site that's going to upload or where you can upload your audio. There are different sites. The one I use is Libsyn.com, which I'm not associated with in any form. I just use them. I've used them for 14 years. I think they start off with a plan of 50 megabytes that you can upload. If you're doing 5-minute episodes a week, maybe bi-weekly, 50 megabytes is plenty. I go with the 250 megabyte plan. That costs me about $15 a month. 15, not 50, $15 a month. There are some places that might be a little cheaper. I'm not sure. There are some places that charge you unlimited data for a more expensive price, so shop around. You don't have to go with Libsyn. I'm sure there's some different options, maybe even some free options. But with Libsyn, what I like about them is that I can link it to my social media, and I could link it to my YouTube. So it automatically uploads to YouTube. I don't have to do anything else. And so once I upload it to my Libsyn, it goes right into YouTube, my social media, etc. So that's what I recommend you start off with first. Do a few practice episodes before you actually upload. And if you have a website, you can upload straight to your website as well through one of your upload services. Now, podcasting is a great medium. You can use it to keep people company. There's a lot of people who are locked in their homes, and regardless whether they're locked in with family or not, the sound of somebody else's voice is very important. And if you can help someone learn something or help someone forget what's currently going on in the crisis today, well, you know what? That helps immensely. And podcasting, YouTube, they're great platforms. If we use them correctly, we can help so many people. So give it a shot. You just never know. A friend of mine named Stuart, he was on one of my podcasts years ago, and then he decided to try 6 episodes on his own. And fast forward to today, he's up to 511 episodes of his own podcast. So you just never know. Give it a shot. Don't be afraid to ask me any questions. I'll be more than happy to help. So until next time, I'm Jose Betancourt. You guys take care.